Oh well, good morning, everybody. It's about six. It's exactly 6:23, and I just got finished with my morning workout, and I'm pooped. But boy, did I need that! I needed an energy detox, and after yesterday, I think we all do. I as I was working out, and I was thinking about maybe what I would, if I was going to talk today, what I wanted to talk about, and it was something about the title of the video that I made yesterday, that the shockwave blew through the collective. And if you don't understand what I mean when I say collective, I just mean all of us, as a whole, the people of this country, people of the world. But you can have collectives within a collective too, and that's our collective. And those of you that find yourself here watching these videos, and you're drawn to them for whatever reason, you're now part of a collective. Me too. We're forming a collective. We're building a collective within a larger collective. So it's within a larger collective. We're a smaller collective. And you're being drawn here for a reason. It's energy. It's energy. It's all about energy. And we think like, what does that mean, energy? We understand it when we're talking about plugging your toaster into a wall outlet or turning a light switch on. That's some strong energy. But there's more subtle energy that's very real. I mean, just take two magnets, you guys. Take two magnets, and you recognize there's a positive and a negative polarity, right? And they're either going to attract or they're going to repel. That's energy. And ask yourself, just think about this for a second. Can you see that energy? You can't see that energy, right? You don't see it. You don't smell it. It doesn't have a color. You can't hear it, but it's there. It's there. You can feel it, right? You can feel it. You can feel the resistance. You can feel the attraction. And so there's no question that it's there. Now, let's just think about our thoughts and our emotions. That's energy too. And a lot of times, we think that maybe for most of our lives, we think that that energy is self-contained. It's in your head and only your head, and that it's a secret, it's yours, but it's not. Guess what? That energy is leaking out into the collective, the larger collective, and other people are feeling it. And you know how I know this and how you can know it? It's so simple, man. It happens to everybody. You're thinking of somebody, a friend of yours, and 2 minutes later they're calling you or texting you. But you dismiss it as coincidence. But it's not. It's energy. You have these invisible threads that are connecting you to the people in your life. And then there are finer threads that we're all connected. I've heard people say that we are one. And the evidence is, you think about that atomic bomb that happened yesterday with Charlie Kirk. And it doesn't matter whether you love him or hate him. You felt it. You saw the world stop over one man who decided he would stand in front of the world and speak his truth and live his truth in a way that he thought was honorable and is what he wanted to do. He was giving back to the world, regardless of whether you agree with him or not. He was on a mission to change the world in the way that he wants. Instead of sitting around and complaining about the way the world is, he got up and he made himself vulnerable to all the different energies in the world and did what he thought was right. And you know, even if you hate that man, if you hate every idea that he ever espoused, you can and you should still admire the courage that it takes to live that truth, whatever it is. And you know, I used to be a political guy. I'm not anymore. But the people that I considered my political enemies, I still admired them. I recognized their drive and determination. And there was something in that energy that really appealed to me. And I'll tell you something that I know from a long life, a man of 59, is that in your life, your ideas and your opinions are going to change. I promise you that. The ideas and thoughts you had when you were 13 will not be the ones you have when you're 20. Those ideas at 20 will not be the same ones at 25. And when you're 30, they'll be different from when you were 25. And it just goes on and on and on. And your situations in life expose you to different circumstances, and your mindset changes. And you mature, right? I think, you know, the thing that I really yesterday it was such a tough day, and this morning too, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I could just feel the heaviness, you know, it's like a hangover, you know? It's energy. And I laid in my bed and I was thinking to myself, what the state of the world, state of politics, state of relationships, and it's like everything is so hard, everything is so challenging, and you're just so tempting and easy to just be like, why should I care? And you watch and you see people so easily give themselves over to these lower energies, anger, resentment, murder. And you're like, I don't want to live in a world like that. And yet you do. And you know, you say to yourself, well, what can I do to make it better? And I'm just one person, right? What can I do? You could do what Charlie did. You take a chance. You live your truth, whatever that is. You live your authentic self, whatever that is. It doesn't matter if you have people that hate you or love you. You know, the truth is that if you're living your authentic self, you will have friends and enemies. I promise. I promise. That's just the way it is. And so this morning, I gave it about 15 minutes to feel all sorry for myself and unmotivated, and I swung the covers over. I threw on some music, my headphones, and I started dancing in my room. And I danced to about 4 or 5 songs until I really woke up. I brushed my teeth. I went outside and I did a workout when it was pitch black. And I threw the floodlight on outside. And I said, I'll be damned if I'm going to let the angry people of this world shut me down. It's tough. Days like yesterday are brutal. And we feel it. Don't kid yourself. You feel it. And it's what's so important, to be in tune with yourself, your body, your feelings, your thoughts, your mindset. Man, you have to know how to care for yourself in very special ways. When you feel your soul being dragged down, you feel that anger, you feel that resentment, or if you feel that sadness, if you feel that desperation, those are, first of all, I want you to know those are very spiritual energies. Those are given to you divinely. They're messengers. And without those cues, without those sensations, they're talking to you. They're begging you to pay attention. And after a day like yesterday, it's time for a detox. You got to detox, and you have to counteract that bad energy with good energy, and you have to create that good energy. How do you do it? Do the workout even though you're tired, even though you're exhausted. Cook a good egg sandwich for yourself instead of something from a fast food drive on your way to work. Do 5 minutes of meditation. Go for a run. I don't know. Talk to your mom. Talk to your dad. I don't know. Do some push-ups. Dance. Do something that makes you happy. Go for a motorcycle ride. Go for a bike ride. You have to do something. You have to do something with purpose. You have to fight. But when you do that, you're getting back to the collective. Oh, believe it. You are. Your energy leaking out into the collective. It's positive energy. You help lift all of us by lifting yourself. You say you want to help people. You'll help yourself first. And by helping yourself, you are helping everyone else, because we are all one, whether you want to believe it or not. It's true. And so, my friends, that's my message for today. I hope today is good for you, and if it is not good right now, you need to do something about it. You can do it. I need you to. Yeah, we all do. We're all counting on each other. And that is the truth. I love you. I'll see you soon.